Back to the channel for the second upload of today. You've already seen the video about Robbie Wilmot leaving the club to go and join Woking in the National League, and this one really does hurt. It stings that Cameron Norman has left the club to go to MK Dons. You know, if MK Dons were in League One, then I'd understand, you know, going up the division, or up the pyramid I should say, but MK Dons have just been relegated to League Two, so I don't see any sort of reason of why Cameron Norman has left. I think it's personally money. I think he's gone for a better contract, a better wage, which, you know, you can't fault a player, you know, when they're not too late on in their career. He's only 27, so obviously he's done that to help, you know, get more money, will support his family, and, you know, I'm sure. And look, MK Dons are a decent team. They've got an unbelievable stadium, which I can't wait to go to next season. And it just does make sense that he's gone there. More money, higher exposure, playing in a bigger ground. It just really does hurt. We're going to look at the MK Dons article. Newport County have not put an article about Cameron Norman or Robbie Wilmot, which I find very strange. But let's have a look at what MK Dons have said about this deal. Like I said, it really does hurt, this one. MK Dons agreed a deal to sign right back Cameron Norman on a free transfer. Norman, 27, will officially join the football club when his contract with Newport County expires at the end of June. A product of Norwich City's academy, Norman has totalled 161 appearances so far in his career, including 92 with the Exiles during a 2-year spell at Rodney Parade. He has also represented Walsall and Oxford United in the EFL, as well as Woking, Norwich United, Concord Rangers, Needham Market and Kings Lynn Town in non-league. Norman was named Newport County's Player of the Season last year, a campaign in which he played 53 games, scored 5 goals and 5 assists. He also ranked within League Two's top 10 for aerial duels, crosses, dribbles, passes to the final third and fouls won, leading the division in the latter category. He becomes Graham Alexander's second signing this summer following the arrival of Alex Gilby at the end of the month. I'm really glad to get this deal done, Norman said in an exclusive interview with I Follow MK Dons. It's been in the pipeline for a little while, so to go to the stadium and sign is very exciting, and I can't wait to get started. I had some interest from other clubs, but after I spoke with the manager and he ran me through the goals and ambitions he had for the team, I couldn't get the idea of coming here out of my head, and I just wanted to get it done. I'm hungry to achieve, and I know that everybody else who will be here this season will feel the same way. Hopefully we can have a successful season, and I'll be doing everything I can to help drive that. Born in Norwich, Norman began his career with his hometown club, helping the Canaries to win the FA Youth Cup in 2013 before signing his first professional contract the following year. During his time at Carrow Road, he spent time on loan at Woking, making 27 National League appearances for the Cardinals. Norman left Norwich in June 2016 and spent time in non-league with Norwich United, Concord Rangers, Needham Market and Kings Lynn Town. In his one and only season with the latter, he scored 7 goals in 51 games. The right-back's form at the Walks earned him a move up into the EFL, siding with Oxford in May 2018. He spent 18 months at the Kazam, playing 12 times before joining Walsall for an undisclosed fee. Norman made 72 appearances during his 2.5-year stint with the Saddlers, a stint which came to an end following the 2020-2021 season. He was quickly snapped up in the summer, signing a 2-year deal with Newport County in June 2021. Playing every Sky Bet League 2 fixture for the Exiles in his debut season, Norman repeated the feat last term, taking his total number of games played, including cup competitions, to the century mark. He directly contributed to 15 goals whilst with the Welsh club, finding the net on 6 occasions, providing 9 assists. Norman was named Newport County's Player of the Season Player of the Year last season, a campaign in which he ranked inside League Two's top 10 in a number of key categories, including crosses, dribbles and passes to the final third. Head coach Graham Alexander said of his new signing, first and foremost, he's a good player at a good age. He has an excellent playing record over the last few years, and he will give us a real attacking threat from a defensive position. With Cameron, there's really a good player already there, with a lot of good attributes, but there are also areas in which we feel he can improve, and he wants to improve too. when I spoke to him, he was really positive about joining and what we're trying to do here. He's an ambitious player who wants to play at a higher level, and he wants to play at a higher level with this club. That is the article out of MK Dons. Look, Cameron Norman, out of the two that have left the club so far, this one hurts a lot. Just like when Dom Telford left last summer, I think it's the same thing again. Someone else has offered a bit more money and Cameron Norman's accepted it. Don't get me wrong, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying about being ambitious or wanting to succeed and play at a higher level. Every professional footballer or every footballer wants to year on year improve their career, improve their where they're playing, improve the league and standard that they're playing at. And I literally cannot fault Cameron Norman for that. Like I said, he was he was our best player last season. Right wing back, was so effective down that right hand side. Obviously, we're going to probably look to strengthening that position this summer now with the departure of Norman. But the defence, I thought, was quite solid last season. Dimitro Farcarson, even Matt Baker when he came in, both Aaron and Adam Lewis. So I wouldn't say, we're really shot in the defensive area, but it is a blow that Cameron Norman has left. I wish him nothing but the best, a true, unbelievable player and a true professional, but it just really does hurt. Let me know your thoughts, Newport fans. Of course, we're all going to be gutted that Cameron Norman has decided to move ship, but that's what's happened. You can't change it in football, and best of luck at MK Dons, Cameron Norman. You're going to smash it. What a player. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the county.